Hey everybody, welcome back to the Pub Trivia Experience. My name is Chris and we are gathered for a little movie trivia game. That's right. If you couldn't tell by the name of the episode you're listening to, we're doing all things movies here tonight, and I've gathered with two of my friends and Mike. We'll let you pick out which Mike it is. And we're going to play the movie trivia game hosted by none other than my good friend, Mr. Mike Turner. But let's go ahead. Let's meet everyone. Starting off with Turner. Turner, my friend, how you doing? What are you drinking?
Oh, it's a Wednesday where I had rehab this morning, but didn't have to do a lot of physical work at work. I was telling them before the show, I literally had to do one show today because we had soccer on. So I did the noon and then sat on my ass until it was time to leave. So a beautiful day for your boy. As to what I'm drinking, I have a Coke Zero somewhere here that accompanied my shrimp tacos for dinner. They were delicious. But no, I don't think I've had any alcohol in months, probably
Probably a good thing.
since before the accident.
Yeah.
But some good news to pass along to your readers. Maybe that's why. Maybe that contributed to me going to the doctor yesterday, and I have lowered my A1C. I'm diabetic for anyone who didn't know, type 2. I'm proud to say, but I worked on it, and I've lowered my A1C in 3 months from 10.9 to 4.8.
Holy
Damn.
crap.
That's
3
amazing.
months. Yeah, let's go. So yeah, no alcohol helps. But yeah, that's all I got. I'm looking forward to hosting this. You guys tell me what you're drinking. First, we're gonna start with Jane in the land down under. How are you, and what are you drinking?
I'm very good. It is the future here. And the future's bright and sunny today,
Indeed.
which is nice. It's coming into winter. It's still autumn, but it's been very warm so far. And I'm drinking today because it is the middle of the day and I do have to pick up children from school this afternoon. So I'm not drinking alcohol today. But I have got a pink grapefruit soda from Beaver Tree that I thought I'd give a go.
Excellent. Ooh, good
Hopefully
pop.
that came through.
Great pop.
Did.
Oh, not bad. Not what I was expecting, but not bad.
Well, that can be said for a lot of us. With that said, we're going to go to Huntsville, Alabama. Mr. Mike Mott, how are you, and what are you drinking?
Turner, I'm actually doing very well. It is for a little peek behind the scenes. We're recording this on what for us is the last day of April, and what for Jane is the 1st of May. So it is about time that I finish off all of the stouts in my refrigerator.
Nice.
Since it is definitely not stout weather, this is the last one that I've got. It is the Blueberry Breakfast Stout. It is from Trim Tab Brewing Company, right, which is just a little south of here in Birmingham. 8.5% alcohol by volume. It is a stout made with blueberry, coffee, maple syrup, cinnamon, and vanilla. So it's definitely lives up to the breakfast name. It's very delicious. And I'm going to enjoy that.
Excellent. Excellent. I think that's what you were drinking when we recorded our last bit of movie trivia, you and I.
That actually very well might be true. I've not had the opportunity to go on a beer run in a while, so I'm down to my last few.
And speaking of beer runs, the man with all the beer in the entire world, our lovely patron, Chris Ligori. How are you, and what are you drinking? That's right, you're a patron tonight. You got nothing.
I'm confused because there's this stigma out there that I'm like this raging alcoholic. I
don't think that's a stigma. I think that's yeah.
But within arm's reach, I can confirm. This is not paying me in a good light, but with arm's reach, I can confirm I do have a bottle of wine, a bottle of liquor, a bottle of bourbon, and a beer.
If the backwards hat fits, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm redoing the liquor shelf. I'm moving stuff upstairs, and I had wine up here that I'm moving downstairs, and right now they just converged on my desk. This actually isn't even a beer. I've had this on the show before because I'm not a vodka soda guy. I'm not at all. This is my childhood in an alcoholic beverage. From Three Daughters, this is the Retro Chill Rocket Pop.
Oh,
nice.
there.
And it tastes like one of those red, white, and blue lollipops or icicle pops, ice pops.
Sure.
It's so good. I grabbed a second too, so
There you go.
Very nice.
it's gonna be a good night.
Excellent. Well, with all the introductions out of the way, all three of our players know how to play the game, but if anyone is confused at home, it's your basic game of before and after with, a few kill the thes and as out of the movies and what's it. Basically, you're looking for to bridge the gap between two movies or a movie and a TV show or a movie and a video game. I don't anticipate a lot of the video game cards being used tonight, but you never know. This game is from the wonderful people at Valley Folk. I will keep pimping them. This is not my creation. This is their creation. But as I may be one of the few people in the trivia circle to actually own it, here we are, and we come to me to play the game. So, let's begin with our first movie question. Again, the rules, if you are the first person to successfully buzz in and give me the answer, you will have the chance to get the bonus point for naming the years of the properties, but only if you are successful and the first person.
In turn,
here
what
we
are we playing to?
We are playing until 35. Okay, here we go. A young Japanese girl is sold to a house where she is trained in the art of song, dance, conversation, and saying a mystical word that magically transforms the chosen one into a yoked superhero.
Locked in.
Chris Ligori is locked in.
Can I get a reread?
Yes, you
Yeah,
may.
same.
Also, remember there are hints for either character if you should so desire. A young Japanese girl is sold to a house where she is trained in the art of song, dance, conversation, and saying a mystical word that magically transforms the chosen one into a yoked superhero.
Locked in.
Mott is in. Miss Jane, you
I'm
can
going
check
to
it
take
out.
a stab and lock in
Okay.
with.
Yes, let's go with Jane. What do we think it is?
So, first one made me think of Memoirs of a Geisha, so I went get Memoirs of a Geisha Zam.
Mr. Mike Mott.
That is what I went with as well. Took me a while to get there because my brain went in a way different direction based on the cluing the first time.
And Chris Ligori.
If there's one change to a major character in a television or a film franchise I'd be okay with, it would be a gay Shazam.
Excellent. See how easy that was? Everyone
Nice
gets
job.
3 points all around. That's how we like to start out our evening. And Mr. Ligori, since you correctly answered in, what year for Memoirs of a Geisha?
Yeah, I'm thinking about this. I can't even place the decade. Like, it feels like it's post college, but like not too far post college. So my guess is 2008, but you could tell me it was 2018. I wouldn't be surprised.
You're not that far off. It's 2005.
Okay. So I wasn't wrong. It was like kind of post college. Maybe it wasn't. I was in college in 2005. Neither here nor there.
And Shazam!
Yeah, I was thinking about this. So this is like post Snyder DCEU. I guess not post Snyder. So this is post Justice League, though, I would think. I'm going to guess 2017.
I will always have fun memories of this movie because I actually traveled down to Jacksonville, Florida. This is the first time I met most of the crew from Trivia Warfare. We had gathered for WrestleMania 35 watch along party, and that was in the year 2019.
Oh, wow.
All right, but with that said, everyone has 3 points, and Mr. Ligori can tell me what you would like to go to.
Movie video game. No, movie.
I
was like, proving me wrong, proving me an asshole right off the gates. I love it.
Yeah, for a second I was like, did not see that one coming.
Okay, here we go. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn that a rich dude just offered me $1 million to spend the night with my wife.
Locked in.
Mott is in.
Locked in.
Ligori's in. Miss Jane can talk it out.
So I've got the first half. Can I get a reread on the second half?
You sir can. That a rich dude just offered me $1 million to spend the night with my wife.
I'd spend that with my wife for free.
Whoa. That got awkward.
Gone with the Wind. I don't think I know the second one. Can I have a hint for the second one?
You sure can. Your hint is Woody, Demi, and Radford. Not Radford, Redford. Radford's my wife. Sorry.
Oh, no. That doesn't work. It's not doing it anyway. I don't think I have the name, but it's like right there though. So Wind in the Wind. On with the Wind Decent. Oh. I'm going to gone with the Wind Decent Exposure. I can't remember what the last word of that is.
Oh, you're so close. Mr. Ligori, would you like to clue her in?
So I'm going to say what I almost locked in with first.
Okay.
I almost locked in with Casablanca.
That is
no,
an
it's
interesting movie.
Gone with the Wind Decent Proposal.
Decent proposal. Mr. Mott, do you agree?
I do agree, although in Jane's defense, I did also almost lock in with Indecent Exposure.
Thank you. Good.
Nice to know we all had right tonight.
Right.
That takes Mr. Ligori to 6. That takes Mr. Mott to 6. And Mr. Mott, would you care to guess the year for Gone with the Wind?
1939.
It's absolutely correct for 1 point. And
I get Memoirs of a Geisha. He gets Gone with the Wind.
Yeah, I know. That's really not fair.
How about Indecent Proposal?
It's early 90s. I'm going to say I'm between 91 and 92. I'm going to say 91.
No, I'm afraid you had to go a couple higher. It's 93.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But that gives you 1 bonus point to take you in the lead. And you get to tell me where we are going.
Let's go movie television this time.
Sure, we can do that. And if I do movie TV or movie video game, I will specify which one is first.
Okay.
In this case, I keep talking. This is why I'm not a host. In this case, we are looking for the television show first.
Okay.
George Clooney is a sexy, sexy doctor guy trying to blow up a space rock because he don't want to miss a thing.
Locked in.
Woo, that was super quick.
It's Armageddon.
Yeah, there we go. Chris, do you agree?
Armageddon.
Mott.
Armageddon.
Perfect. Look at there. I love when everyone gets points.
Absolutely. Well, we didn't want to miss a thing.
See what you did there. All right. And so, Mr. Ligori, first year for ER.
God, my wife loves this show. It's early 90s, I think. So I'm just going to say 92 and be done with it.
No, this was I'm pretty sure this was the first year for Friends as well. It was 94.
Okay.
And Armageddon.
Armageddon, Deep Impact. What year did they come out? I have no idea. I feel like this was high school for me. So it's like the pinnacle or the really big break for Affleck. So I'm just going to say 2000.
A couple years earlier, 1998. That's okay. Mott retains the 1 point lead. But, Mr. Ligori, where should we go?
Screw it. Movie video games.
He means it this time.
Yeah. He's a sketchy one, that guy.
I'm not going to say where's that. I'm going to run right at you.
All right, here we go. F. McLeod leads a squadron of space fighter pilots into the wealthy DuPont family estate where an Olympic wrestling-loving heir careens into obsession and murder.
Locked in.
Okay, I was going to say this is video game first, then movie, but apparently you knew that.
I needed to know that, just so you know. Can I get you to reread it though? Because
Yes, absolutely. F. McLeod leads a squadron of space fighter pilots into the wealthy DuPont family estate, where an Olympic wrestling-loving heir careens into obsession and murder.
none of that makes any sense at all. Like, none of those words mean anything to me, so I'm just going to take a pass. I'm not even going to bother thinking about it.
Fair enough. All right, so Mott, what do you say?
It took me a second to remember the exact title of the movie, but I believe this is Star Fox Catcher.
Chris?
Star Fox Catcher.
Excellent.
Still haven't heard of any of those things, so I'm
You're fine. Foxcatcher's a bit of a pull, honestly. It was Steve Carell. I think, was he nominated for an Oscar?
It's him and Channing Tatum, yeah.
And Channing Tatum, yeah.
You don't need to see it. It's actually not a...
I fell asleep during it, quite frankly. But...
Not an enjoyable film.
Yeah.
All right, honor system. That was so close. Who had it first?
I honestly think we were at the same time.
I really think the same thing.
In that case, then I will ask you both. How about that? All right.
Both gonna get them wrong.
For both of you, Star Fox on the Nintendo 64. What year?
On the 64?
Oh, I'm sorry. On the Super Nintendo. Thank you for catching.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure which one we were talking about. Okay.
Super NES.
Okay.
I'll lock in.
I'll walk in.
Chris.
I'll go 95.
I went slightly earlier. I went 94.
You're both a year too early, or 93.
Dang it. I was between 94 and 93, but I thought with the whole 3D cool graphic thing, maybe it
So I don't think Super Nintendo was released until late 91.
Something like that, yeah.
And Foxcatcher.
I'll lock.
Okay.
I remember, I can tell you when it's like, me and my wife, we were in our house. We weren't married yet, I'm pretty sure, but we were in our house. So it's like 2015, 2016 time frame. I'm going to say 2015.
Chris?
I said 2015 as well. I'm pretty sure it came out right after Leah and I got married, the year after.
And again, you're both a year off. It's 2014.
Okay.
But fun fact, the hint for Foxcatcher is tragic true story gets Steve Carell an Oscar nod. So there you go.
There you go.
I lost my card, but that's fine. All right, so eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
I picked the last one. Mike can pick that.
Okay, Mott.
No, I picked the last one because I picked video. Oh no, you did. Never mind.
Yeah, but so
let's go back to movie.
Will do. That's what I figured.
I'm just trying to give you whiplash. It's like, the wrist isn't enough. Let's give him neck problems too.
All right, here we go. A neurotic aquatic father searches the seas for his son who went missing in Textopolis while helping a visual representation of a human emotion discover himself. That's a lot. I can repeat if need be.
Is a lot. I'll take a reread.
Yep.
Sure. A neurotic aquatic father searches the seas for his son who went missing in Textopolis while helping a visual representation of a human emotion discover himself.
Locked in.
Mod is in.
As soon as I get this name, I'm locked in. I just need the name.
You're fair.
Damn it. Locked in.
Jane is in. Chris can talk it out.
I don't know.
Okay.
Like, I know the first one. This is movie. I have no idea what that second... Can you read just the second part of that for me?
I sure can. In Textopolis, while helping a visual representation of a human emotion discover himself.
Mo.
That was my problem.
You sound like Homer Simpson in the Flaming Moe episode when he was like obsessed with Mo.
I'm going to take a hint on number 2. I honestly have no
idea. I want to hear the hint, so I'm glad you did.
Well, As an aside to the audience, I've decided that after each card, I'm going to read the hints just for fun.
I think you should because
they're
sometimes
fun.
they're really fun.
Yeah. Your hint for this one is, this is a real movie about text icons.
I think I remember there being something called the Emoji Movie, so I'm just going to go with Finding Nemoji Movie.
And Jane, what do you say?
I said Finding Nemoji a movie.
And Mike Mott.
Movie.
Because my daughters requested it a couple weeks ago, I have now seen this. It is Finding Nemoji Movie, and even then, I was Textopolis. I'm off in like Phantom Tollbooth territory for a while, so that's why it took me a while to get.
I got emoticon stuck in my head, and I could not. I'm like, it's not emoticon. It's not a fucking emoticon. What is it?
Yeah, I actually took the exact same path. I was like, it's not it. Like it went. I got to emoticon, and then it got me to emoji. So yeah.
Well done. Okay, Mr. Mott. Finding Nemo. What year?
Okay. Let's see. I remember where I was. I remember watching it with my godson. That was probably I'm going to say 2003.
That is correct for 1 point. And the Emoji Movie.
I was still in Florida, but it was very close to the time before I moved to Alabama. I'm going to say 2018.
1 year off, 2017.
That's been happening a lot.
that happens, but that takes.
That's right. I'll take one.
17, Chris 15, Jane to 9, and your hint for Finding Nemo was rhyming title: Grinding Pea Snow. Fair enough.
To be honest, for the Emoji Movie, I thought it was going to be something in reference to Patrick Stewart being poop.
That's absolutely fair. All right, Mr. Mott, where are we going?
Let's stick with movie for now.
Sure. 2 cards. Get back. All right, there we go. Fun. Ride a luck dragon to the land of Fantasia and defend it from the nothing by building a prize-fighting robot boxer that ultimately brings you closer to your estranged son.
Get a reread?
Of course. Ride a luck dragon to the land of Fantasia and defend it from the nothing by building a prize-fighting robot boxer that ultimately brings you closer to your estranged son.
I regret everything about this decision. Okay.
Is that including saying yes when I said, why don't you come over and record a podcast?
That was.
I just meant the immediate decision. I never regret that.
That was ages ago.
So long ago. I have no idea.
I can't pull either one.
Okay, that disappoints me verily that you can't at least get the first one.
I'm going to need to pull. I need the hint on one. I've got 2. I need the hint on one.
I'll take the hint on one as well, and maybe that'll get me to 2 because I'm just trying 2. I at least have a. Sorry, I kind of blue screen there for a second. Anyway,
well, do you want to make sure Jane wants the hint on one?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take a hint on one.
Okay, will do. Your hint for the first is, this film's song was a huge Stranger Things plot point.
So I think it is what I thought it was, which is, it doesn't help me.
Okay, that's what I thought it was too, but dang it. All right.
I think I'm going to need the hint for 2.
I am going to need the hint for 2 also.
I have 2. I don't know. I just don't know 1. So.
Okay.
1 I was pretty sure about, and I should have stuck with my guns, but that's all right. I still don't know 2, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Can you reread the second half?
I sure can. Building a prize-fighting robot boxer that ultimately brings you closer to your estranged son.
Your hint's going to give it away, Turner. I just know it is.
Oh, it absolutely is.
The thing is, I kind of remember this movie. It seemed like nothing that I would be interested in, and I just can't remember the title of it.
It's
not
perfectly enjoyable film.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's good. I liked it. I have no idea what 1 could be.
1, as soon as he read the thing, I'm like, shoot, it was that. Yeah. I'll say more about it when we.
Can we
Sure.
reread the whole clue?
Of course. Ride a luck dragon to the land of Fantasia and defend it from the nothing by building a prize-fighting robot boxer that ultimately brings you closer to your estranged son. Remember, your hint was the film's song was a huge Stranger Things plot point.
And I am going to need that second hint too at some point.
Okay, yes,
Yeah.
will do. I'm waiting to see if Chris can pull it beforehand.
I know what 2 is, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
If you want me to message it to you, I can't approve that I know.
I trust Chris. I
trust
trust
you.
Chris knows it. Yeah.
Okay. Your hint for number 2 for Jane and Mott is the rhyming title, Seal Veal.
You gotta be kidding me.
I didn't write this.
Seal veal.
Seal Veal.
Okay. Shit. Oh, locked in.
There it is.
Finally got that. I knew I'd remember the movie once I got there. It was not on my not in my wheelhouse.
I think I have a movie name.
Okay.
So I'm locked in.
You want to lock in? All right, Chris, you can go nuts.
It's Real Steel. The movie's Real Steel. It's Evangeline Lilly and Hugh Jackman. It's fighting robots. It's Rock'em Sock'em Boppers with robots, real robots. Yep. It's a wonderful movie. It's got a really nice little heart to it. What magical freaking dragon are we riding to fight nothing that's going to end in real or or I don't know. I genuinely don't know what this movie is. It's one I can guarantee you I've never seen. So I'm just going to go with the brave little toaster Real Steel.
So, Chris, maybe you didn't watch it for the 80s bracket, but you probably should have.
I wanted to sing the song so badly.
I'm sure you did, yeah.
Miss Jane, would you like to tell me your guess?
I had Never Ending Store Real Deal because I didn't.
Oh, so close, Mr. Mott.
I did get to the Real Steel. Yeah, Never Ending Store Real Steel.
There we go.
Oh my god!
For 1 point.
Freaking Luck Dragon, like that. Yeah.
You know, and it's and Turner, I do understand. Yeah, the Luck Dragon thing is. I do understand your disappointment once I knew the answer. But it was Never Ending Story was a film I saw once, and it traumatized me, and I never went back and watched it again.
The only thing I remember is Artrax. Artrax.
Yep.
Artax.
Artax.
Yeah.
This is
Same.
me shaming all of you, but that's fine. But since we needed a hint on that one, there will be no bonus points. But I will, and we already read all the hints. So
we read the hints. Yep.
Let's just move on. Mott, where are we going?
Let's go movie TV.
Okay.
Like to mix it up.
Sure. Okay, here we go. I am looking for. Just checking. I'm looking for the television show first, and then the movie. Princeton dropout returns to Georgia to manage his rapper cousin, fat guy in a little coat. Cute hints. Like it.
Can I very
You know what? I'm gonna roll the dice and lock in.
Okay. Reread for Jane and Chris. Princeton dropout returns to Georgia to manage his rapper cousin, fat guy in a little coat, which I also want to sing.
Yeah.
That could have been my high school nickname at many proms.
I was short guy in a big coat, so
Yeah, there you go. It could have been like Kid and Play.
there you go.
Now I need to read on Pal's Party. Okay.
I'll take a hint.
Okay. Your hint for the television show is...
Oh, television show.
Yes, I'm sorry. Before I read the hint, do you think you have it?
I have it.
Okay, then I will read the hint for Jane. This show is actually not childish.
That's a great hint.
Oh, that is a great hint. Took me a second on that one. Yeah. Makes me feel better, too.
So you locked in, Chris?
Yeah, I'm in.
Chris is locked in. Yes.
I didn't realize the first one was
You can talk it out, Jane.
Okay. I still have no idea on the first one. Grown up, adult, trying to
Jane,
think.
can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
Turner, I'm in. This doesn't flow evenly, though.
It's
sort of.
if you're spelling it in your head, no. Sometimes it's phonetically.
It's
I think phonetically it does work.
It's
Okay.
the assonance. Yes.
Okay.
Can I just get you to reread the whole thing again?
Of course. Princeton dropout returns to Georgia to manage his rapper cousin, fat guy in a little coat.
I have no idea. I'm just gonna take a stab at growing up. Growing up big.
Mr. Mott, you were first up.
Yeah, I've never seen the television show, but based on its title, I knew it was in Georgia, and I knew it involved the rapper. And I also knew that Donald Glover was involved, so the childish hint definitely made me feel better about my my choice or my guess. It was Atlanta Tommy Boy.
Chris?
Atlanta Tommy Boy.
There you go. All right. So that takes Mott to 21. Taking Chris to 18. Jane remains at 9. But Mr. Mott, first year for Atlanta.
Yeah, it's right around that same. Again, I kind of remember it premiering right around that time. It was fairly early when after my wife and I moved in together. 2016.
Dead on the nose. Very good.
Okay.
And Tommy Boy.
It's mid 90s. I'm gonna say 95.
Again, a perfect card. Well done.
Sweet. Awesome.
And your hint for Tommy Boy was this movie is actually not a black sheep.
I liked it better the first time when it was called Tommy Boy.
All right. Mott, where should we go?
Let's keep mixing it up. Let's go movie video game.
Okay.
I also like to live dangerously.
We are looking for the video game first, and then the movie. Chris,
Noted.
this is video game movie.
So mad.
The premier game for football enthusiasts recreates the fast-paced energy from the pitch and Michael Douglas's disappointment-fueled rampage against modern society.
Locked in.
Chris is in.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna lock in. I don't know
Okay.
that a hint on the first one's gonna get me there.
Jane, you can talk it out.
I have no idea. So I'm just trying to make what I'm stabbing at
Sure.
fit. So I mean, yeah, I'm not sure about. I'm shit at sport games. Yeah, my son plays FC 24 and stuff, and the NBA games, but that's about it. So I'm gonna take a stab at Madden Football Street.
Mr. Mott.
So I took it as the the across the pond non-United States because of the usage of pitch. I thought it was the soccer, what we call soccer. But I don't know. I knew the movie was Falling Down.
Okay.
And I knew FIFA would go well into Falling Down, but I don't know if there's anything else around FIFA or anything. So I just locked in Falling Down.
Chris.
I remember like FIFA, just calling it FIFA when I played it. So Falling Down is what I had.
There you go. Falling Down is what we were looking for.
Cool.
Yeah, I figured someone might walk into the unfortunate trap of football enthusiasts and sticking with the American version. That happens, I'm afraid. All right. Mott 226.
Yeah, we also don't call it football here, so yes.
There you go.
Fair point. Yeah, and I think that I was absolutely like, and I was already doing Madden, and I was trying to pair it with things. It was half the usage of pitch and half because I knew Falling Down, and that kind of I was able to work my way backward from there. But I was definitely in Madden territory first.
The first year for FIFA.
Is this for me or for Mike?
This is for
you.
I'm trying to remember if I was even aware of FIFA during college, but it kind of seems like a lot of those sports games happened around that same time. I remember there being baseball and some iterations of football games, but Madden and NCAA was before that. So I'm going to guess FIFA started when I was in college. I'm going to say 2001.
No, sir. Way earlier, 1993.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
And Falling Down.
God, early to mid 90s, like early to mid 90s, Michael Douglas is just weird. So I'm just going to guess 93. I don't know.
93 is correct.
Nice job. Nice.
Taking you to 22.
Almost like a Meatloaf song.
Your hints for FIFA were the same name as the governing body of international football, and your hint for
Should've
Falling
asked
Down
that.
was opposite title, Rising Up.
There you go.
Not a lot of thought in that one.
You know, the main thing I remember about Falling Down, I watched it several times. Not long after it came out. I was probably a little too young to be watching it, but the only thing I really remember is him pulling the gun in the fast food restaurant because he was 3 minutes late for breakfast and he couldn't get breakfast and he was so mad.
I actually anticipate talking about that one again once we eventually get to the best of the 90s bracket.
Yeah, most out. Yeah,
I
most
do feel like I need to go back and watch the movie now as an adult, like a
Yes.
middle-aged adult.
Oh, yeah.
Time for
I
a
think you should.
rewatch.
Yep.
Chris, where should we go?
I want to go to the 90s movie bracket. Let's go. I'm ready to have those.
Right?
93 was a good year. I have opinions.
That's
Yep.
true.
Let's go movie.
I already pulled the card. Get off my plane, screamed the president as he kicked the holy living revisionist history hell out of the insane douchebags that murdered Sharon Tate.
Locked in.
Shit. Locked in.
Jane, you can talk it
Damn
out.
it.
yeah. So at the start of this, I did let you all know I fucking suck at movies. So just to clarify, this is evidence here.
But are you having fun?
I am having a lot of fun sucking at movies. It is a lot of fun. President Airplane movies. Don't know if I'm going to know that one. I'll get a reread.
Sure. Get off my plane, screamed the president as he kicked the holy living revisionist history hell out of the insane douchebags that murdered Sharon Tate.
Second half's not ringing any bells. Sharon Tate. I don't think I know who
Excellent.
that is.
Excellent movie.
It
It's
is.
apparently getting a sequel.
Well, really?
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Really?
Have y'all not heard that?
No.
But not by the director.
I was going to say, that's
I
not
was
going to be
like,
number
yeah.
10, is it?
Right.
Can
I
I
heard Tremors
grab
was getting a sequel. I'm very excited about that.
grab a hint for the first one?
For the first one, yes, you may. Your hint is the rhyming title, Bear Horse Gun.
Oh, okay. So it was what I thought it was going to fucking be. Why did I just not write that down? Fuck me. Okay. In which case, I'm still fucking stuck on the second one. I'll take the second hint.
Sure. Your second hint is Pitt's first Oscar role.
Oh. Fuck me. I don't even know what he got Oscar nominated for, let alone won anything for. Air Force One for the money. I have no idea.
I would watch that movie.
Absolutely.
It's about the bounty hunter. Chris, why don't you tell me what you locked in with?
Air Force Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh,
Mike.
Yep.
Go ahead, Mike.
Yep, I locked in with. It took me longer to get there than Chris, but I knew the movie. It took me longer to remember exactly what it was called.
Sure.
But yeah, Air Force Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, I'm anxiously awaiting that sequel.
So
I can't believe they're making a sequel.
The rumor is that Tarantino's not going to direct it, but he did write it.
Okay.
It's going to follow Brad Pitt's character, and it'll be directed by Fincher.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, a Tarantino Fincher pairing.
That's-
Ooh.
yeah.
I don't.
Now
I'm trying to remember if I read it on Collider or if it was on Latino Movie Review. It's on one of those two. Go look it up. If I'm wrong, you can yell at me.
After his experience in Natural Born Killers, I'm surprised he decided to work with another auteur with one of his screenplays. But okay.
That's the second best news I've heard all week. The first being a Tremors TV series starring Kevin Bacon.
Yes, on Netflix.
Oh my gosh. This
Oh,
is the
yeah.
first time hearing of that. Yes.
It's gonna be awesome.
Like later on this year, right? Like October, November.
I gotta get you guys your points for that. Yeah, I think it's like September. All right, Mr. Ligori, Air Force One. What year?
The first one that came to mind was 97. I have no idea if that's right.
1997 is correct.
Dead on. Nice job.
It kind of fit in there after Mission Impossible and Twister, and then before apparently Armageddon. So
Yep.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
like this is in that weird time of COVID.
Yes, it is.
I'm a little shook that that's Brad Pitt's first Oscar role as well.
Well, he was nominated before.
It was
he
his
didn't
win. It was his first win.
Okay.
Because I sat there questioning the same thing. I was like, he was definitely nominated for Life of Pi, at least.
And I think he was nominated for 12 Monkeys, too.
Yeah. Or not Life of Pi, Tree of Life. That's
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
7 years in Tibet, Bridge over River Kwai. Like,
Yeah.
I get they're convoluted in my head.
I get it. Yep.
2021, 2022. I feel like it was I'm going to say 2021.
2019.
Yeah.
That was pre-COVID?
It was actually pre-COVID. Yep. It was the Oscars right before everything shut down.
I had a newborn. I didn't. Yeah.
Oh no, I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Damn, that does not feel pre-COVID to me.
But that does bring Chris 1 point closer to Vermont. We have score check. Mike has 29. Chris has 26. Jane is still sitting at 9, but that's okay.
Getting closer.
We're having a good time.
Yeah, having fun.
Chris, where are we going?
I might be going to the fridge for another drink, but let's go let's stick with movie.
Okay. Oh, okay, here we go. The frat brothers of Delta Tau Chi are put on double secret probation by the college's uptight dean, Robert Zombie, and his backcountry family of murder lovers.
Locked in.
Oh, damn it, locked in.
Jane, you can talk it out.
If I had something to talk about, that would be my initial thought for the first half is Bad Neighbors, and I'm trying to think if there's. Can I get a reread?
Yes, you may. The frat brothers of Delta Tau Chi are put on double secret probation by the college's uptight dean, Robert Zombie, and his backcountry family of murder lovers.
Speaking of movies I never need to see again.
That second one's ringing some sort of a bell somewhere in the back of my brain. What is that? I'll take a hint on the second one.
Sure. Your hint on the second one is Rob Zombie's first film.
This doesn't fucking help me. I work that much out.
It's like you'd already given it a Rob Zombie. Like,
No, I
that's
already
like
had
the-
that. I don't know what his first movie was. Okay, I'll take a hint on the first one because it's not Bad Neighbors.
Your hint for the first movie is Belushi does an impression of a zit.
I know I was about to do it.
Apparently that confused my wife greatly.
Candace.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to pull this one. I can't even think of something funny right now. I'm out.
Mr. Mott?
I'm hoping I got the name of the second one right. I've never seen it. I'm not really a Rob Zombie fan, but I think it's Animal House of a Thousand Corpses.
Chris?
National Lampoon's Animal House of a Thousand Corpses.
National
Excellent.
Lampoons, yes.
Excellent. Well done.
I have seen that movie. And
Yeah,
as weird as it is to say, for a movie called House of a Thousand Corpses, might be one of Rob Zombie's more tame films.
it's absolutely correct.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, he flies off the rails in the next one.
He swings wildly with Devil's Rejects. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Devil's Reject. Okay, I had those in my head. I have those reversed. I've never seen either one, but
All right. Mott, you can get very close to wrapping this one up if you can get your bonus points. Animal House.
Animal House. I'm literally trying to go to our 80s bracket and remember if it was on it or not. I have it a little earlier than the 80s, but I'm just I'm wondering if I am second guessing myself. In my head, I have Animal House as 78, so that's what I'm going to say.
Dead on, sir. Dead on.
Okay.
And House of a Thousand Corpses.
House of a Thousand Corpses. I have not seen the movie. I kind of remember it was like late aughts. I feel like I'm going to say 2009.
No, sir. This was 2003.
Holy shit. Okay, I did. Okay. Very, very much missed that one then.
That's okay. All right. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I already gave your hints because we gave them to Jane. Right. Mott, you can pick your poison, and if you get it correct, you will win the game.
You know, let's go movie television.
Here we go. We're looking for the television show first, and then the movie. Affluent Rodeo Drive frequenting teenagers, navigating school, love, drugs, and tragic 90s fashion team up with a conniving raccoon to traverse the bush and steal food from unsuspecting suburbanites.
This is what movie television?
Locked in.
TV movie. Jane is locked in. Let's go.
TV, then movie.
TV, then movie.
I need a reread.
Yes, I was the same.
Affluent Rodeo Drive frequenting teenagers, navigating school, love, drugs, and tragic 90s fashion team up with a conniving raccoon to traverse the bush and steal food from unsuspecting suburbanites.
There's a movie about a conniving raccoon that's not Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's where I'm at too. I am so this is so.
He didn't steal food in that movie. He stole eyeballs.
That's
and arms.
True. And arms. That's right. Oh yeah, I didn't need that. I just needed the other thing. Shit.
Oh my god. I
don't know. I don't know the second one. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know the first one, or the second one.
You don't. All right. I'm gonna
you know the first one. You just don't
know the first one. Dead to rights.
One.
And your wife needs to know if you don't. And I just gave you a hint by telling you that.
Sure. Oh, this is when the game is so much fun for me.
I'm already going to tell you I'm going to need a hint on the second one. So
hold on. And the second one's a movie, but a conniving raccoon. Yeah, I'll take a hint on 2.
Sure. Your hint for the movie is you'd help the raccoon too if it was voiced by Bruce Willis.
You're telling me
I clearly missed a movie at some point.
There is a movie with a talking raccoon voiced by Bruce Willis.
This will not help you at all, but it's on my DVD shelf somewhere over there.
Oh my gosh. I really do not. I do not. This is not clicking at all. Like when I think of Bruce Willis voice acting, it's not a raccoon that he is voicing. It is a baby. Yeah.
O'Reilly?
What is that stupid movie?
I'm kind of just like I'm pulling nothing. I will lock in with the wrong answer. I do not know the second movie at all, and I'll let Chris talk it out.
He's deep in thought.
There's so I'm pretty sure it's Beverly Hills 90210.
Finally got there. Jesus.
And then like I'm sitting there going like, there's a movie out there with O in the title about two animals that become friends. In my head, I had talked myself into thinking it was a raccoon, but I think I'm thinking of The Adventures of Milo and Otis.
Yeah, it's
You are-
not
you are
that.
indeed.
Which it's not that.
Definitely not that.
And so I'm back to where I have no idea what that. I
It's
got
a
like I 90210, and I got to Otis and a movie about an animal.
90210
Like,
Otis and
I
Milo.
should
Duh.
get half points. I honestly have no idea what this movie is. I don't know that I ever heard of it. I'm wondering how far down the IMDb best known rabbit hole of Bruce Willis I have to go to till I find it.
Right.
I'm gonna tap. I have no idea.
Look at Jane. She can't wait to tell you the correct answer. Mike, what do you think it is?
So I was already at Beverly Hills 90210 before you got to the second half, and I had pre-locked with Beverly Hills 90210, Brother, Where Art Thou? Because that had to be the second part.
Awesome.
And clearly it wasn't, but I just locked in with that because I definitely didn't know the second movie.
Jane, please school my friends.
It is Beverly Hills 90210 Over the Hedge.
Over the Hedge.
I have heard of that.
Gosh, I completely forgot about that movie's existence. I never saw it. Wow.
My son was obsessed with it. I think that was the only movie we watched for probably a year when he was about 3. So
Yep. Okay. No, that tracks. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nice poll.
Very nice. Good job.
And Jane, you get some bonus attempts here. The first year of 90210.
Oh, okay. I've recently rewatched all of 90210. Can I remember when it started? I was definitely too young to be watching it when I originally watched it. I worked out, rewatched it, and I wonder my mum didn't want me watching it. So it's early 90s. I'm going to go 1992.
Oh, you should have just ended the sentence with 1990.
Damn it.
And what about Over the Hedge? How much do we remember?
Oh, I don't think it was new when my son was obsessed with it, and he was born in 2014. So I think it was already out because I think I saw it with my daughter. I'm going to say 2011.
No, 2006, actually.
Oh, wow.
But that's
older than my daughter. There you
go. Your clue for 90210 was I Stan, Brenda, and Dylan. All right, Jane, where would you like to go? The game continues.
Yay! I finally get to choose one. I'm going to go TV movie again.
Sure. All right. Again, if Mike answers correctly, the game is over, but we will see how it goes. We are looking... Yes, we are looking for the TV show first, then the movie. Pubescent Justice League squad raps, fights crime, and teams up with Finn Wolfhard to further the legacy of a certain spectral catching organization.
Locked in.
Chris is in.
Oh, locked in.
Mike is in. Jane can talk
Can I
it
just
out.
get a reread?
Of course you can. Pubescent Justice League squad raps, fights crime, and teams up with Finn Wolfhard to further the legacy of a certain spectral catching organization.
So the second half is Ghostbusters. The first half. Oh. Teen Titans Ghostbusters?
I am going to need you to be specific.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on.
What are you?
Come on,
really?
man.
Come on.
Okay, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to accept Jane's answer. I need you two to be specific.
Of course you do.
Let's go
next.
Let's go Chris first.
Teen Titans Go Fuck Yourself, Mike Mott.
A movie I would watch.
Teen Titans Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Mike.
Yes, Teen Titans Go took me a while, but Teen Titans Ghostbuster Afterlife. Busters Afterlife.
There it is. Very good. Taking Mike to the necessary 36 and the win. Chris to
You can't
33.
give him a chance to get one more point.
Jane to 50.
I
Yeah,
know.
I mean, we're still going to do the bonus. I have a reputation to
Yeah,
uphold.
but I get the bonus.
That's
right.
true, Chris.
You
Yeah.
do get the bonus. Okay. Teen Titans Go. Go. What year?
I have no idea. I can't stand the juvenile version of the Teen Titans, or really many versions of the Teen Titans. I just don't care. Sorry, it makes me a bad DC fan. I don't care. Beast Boy can eat my ass. I don't care.
Show title.
Yeah, right.
Who cares? 2008. I don't care.
2013.
Sure. Still don't care.
Afterlife.
So Frozen Empire came out in So the question is Afterlife pre-COVID, or is that one of the ones that came out right after COVID? I'm guessing pre, and I'm gonna say 2019.
No, it did come out after. It's 2021.
Yep.
And your hints for the television show: buns, ketchup, pickles, cheese. Put that patty in between. It's burgers. I don't know
Sure.
what that means.
I think you have to have seen the show to get that.
I'm guessing.
But it's also like if you didn't get it from the title, or from the clue, you've probably not seen the show.
Yeah.
And your Ghostbusters hint was, I am once again asking, who are you going to call?
Fair enough.
So that concludes our game. Congratulations to Mike Mott on picking up a victory, but well played by all our competitors. We will start with Mike. You have anything to say? Any plugs, words of wisdom? Lasagna recipes? What do you got?
Definitely not lasagna recipes. I actually tried to. This funny story I will tell, because why not? I tried to make my own lasagna one time when I was a bachelor, living in my apartment in Dunedin, Florida, and I put down all the layers, and I was feeling pretty good about myself, and then I realized that somehow I had neglected to put in the cheese. So.
Hey, that's my kind of lasagna. I love it.
That is an absolutely true story, and it is why I'm not allowed within 10 feet of the kitchen when it's time to make dinner. But no words of wisdom, nothing like that. I just had a ton of fun playing. As always, it's always a great time hanging out with everybody, and just enjoy. I guess if I had words of wisdom, it would be just enjoy hanging out with good people, and enjoy people who are just kind, good people. Like there's a lot. I will say this: there is a lot more of them than it can sometimes feel like, especially if you're watching a lot of the news or anything like that. There are a lot of genuinely good people out there across the globe. So it can be hard sometimes to remember that, but there definitely are.
Excellent. Well said.
There's something going on in the news that I missed. Like,
I mean, it's just a daily occurrence.
Gestures vaguely at
Right. Into the ether.
right.
Chris normally wraps us up, so I will go with Miss Jane. I hope you had a good time with us tonight. Any words of wisdom, things you would like to say, or favorite songs?
Ooh, okay. Favorite songs. That's going to take too long. But I'll, let me know when Boozy's doing like a Garth Brooks bracket. Believe there's one there
I
somewhere.
have one made.
Excellent.
Well, I will look forward to that one. In the meantime, so my usual shout out is to libraries. Support your local library. Go join the library. It's free. There's a lot of free stuff to be had there. And libraries are not just about books; they're about everything else, including community. And show some love to your favorite podcasters, because this is so much fun to be here and to be able to hang out with you guys and get my ass kicked. But so it was fun to be here.
But that one lock-in was awesome.
I know, that was epic for sure.
That had to be like the redeeming moment for you, where it's like, these smug sons of bitches.
I genuinely wish we had a video capture, because Jane this whole triumphant thing when she locked it was glorious to behold.
Moment of joy.
It did feel a lot like I won the game right there. Like that was amazing.
It was amazing. And it had to have been the icing on the cake that both Chris and I were like, no idea at all.
What? Oh, and then we'll wrap it up with Mr. Ligori. Words of wisdom, any shout outs, or best Brad Pitt movie.
Inglorious Bastards, and I don't think it's close.
Fair point.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, so I listen. First off, thank y'all for listening to us and liking the stuff that we do. Unless this is a hate list, in which case you do you. Just don't do you while listening to us, because that would be weird.
Hey, we don't kink shame here, man. Come on.
That's true.
Oh, that's going to give me nightmares. Okay.
This is off the rails. No, but seriously, thank y'all for the continued support. For those that want to support the show financially, y'all, to put it bluntly, we are really close. We are so very close to getting to the point where we have full-time editors for all of our stuff, and we're pushing there. We are pushing as hard as we can to get to a point where we just have full-time editors that get to bring the content to you, and that frees us up really to focus on making the content. Because I can tell you right now, Mike is editing one episode a week for Boozy, and I'm willing to bet it's a couple of hours a week just in editing. I have to finish this episode and go edit PTE that's supposed to come out in 1 hour and 44 minutes. Like the editing, just having that money come in helps us with the editing, helps us with the background stuff. So if you want to support the show, that is the best way to do so. Patreon.com/PTEBB. Be like our friends Jane here and Turner. That'd be absolutely awesome of you. And if you do, give us a shout out. We're going to get you on the show. We're going to make sure that happens. You too can lose to Mike Mott on trivia.
Or beat Mike Mott in trivia.
I've done it a lot. It's really fun.
It is. But seriously, thank you all for the support. Turner, my friend, as always, mediocre game. Great job.
I aim to please. It's why you bring me on here. It's not for the face.
Yeah, hard disagree on that one.
I love these people here. These are really genuinely good quality people. If we ever get out to Australia, I have a feeling I'm going to get a beer or two or 17 with Jane and her family. We'll head out. We'll find Natalie and her family. We'll have a couple more beers there. But you know what? That's enough for us tonight. For the Pub Trivia Experience, I have been Chris.
I've been Jane.
I've been Mike Mott.
And I've been your host, Turner. Please join us next time for more movie trivia and the PTE Network.
Have a good one, everybody.